Meet Anthony, a dedicated father who, like thousands of Christian parents, experienced the same heartache. His 3 adult children had drifted away from the church. Already living with their own families, they showed no desire to attend the services. To the discomfort of their children, Anthony constantly invited them to church and persistently talked about the perils of being far from God. They kindly asked their father to stop inviting them to church. Anthony intensified the prayers for his children. While praying for them one morning, a particular scripture crossed his mind. "Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." The more he prayed, the more that verse resonated with him. Anthony made a bold decision. During a family meeting, he informed his children that he would grant their request and no longer insist that they return to the church. But there was a condition. They would return their tithes and offerings to God. Surprisingly, the children accepted the agreement, thinking they would no longer be bothered with invitations to the church. But in time, something extraordinary happened. Anthony had the privilege of witnessing his 3 children return to the church. In the context of tithes and offerings, Ellen G. White says, "There has been a great neglect on the part of parents in not seeking to interest their children in the workings of the cause of God." And she continues by saying that, in many families, children seem to be left out of the question as if they were irresponsible beings. As we look to protect the hearts of our children, let us motivate them to put God and His cause first. Let us invite them fervently to return their tithes and promise offerings to the Lord. If their treasures are in heaven, we may be sure that there their hearts will also be. May we put our desires last and God first.